You know what I just noticed? We are this many pages in and the romance hasn't even started. It's so cute.
It's DJ Ryan.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be centered around books. We're coming back with another reading challenge. I want to do a challenge where for 5 days I'm going to read the amount of pages that I picked up my phone. That don't make no sense. So you know how you go on settings and you go on your screen time and you see your screen time for one, and then you scroll down and you see the amount of times you picked up your phone. However amount of times it shows, that's the amount of pages I'm going to read for the next 5 days. And yeah, that's the reading challenge. I have 4 books with me today. These are the physical options. Obviously, I'm not going to get through all 4 of them. These are just kind of like, I'm just going to scope the scenery out and see what I'm in the mood for. And then we also have like a few Kindle Unlimited options. So I'm gonna go over that with y'all, and then we're gonna get into how many pages I'm gonna read today, which is today's Friday. So we're gonna check next Friday. I mean, not next Friday, come on. We're gonna check last Friday pickups and see how many pages we're gonna read. First, I'm gonna go through my book options. First, we have behind the scenes. I think all I know about this book is that it's LGBTQ, I think lesbian or bisexual, I don't know. So we have this one. Secondly, we have All In. This is the 3rd book of the Natural series. I'm not that far into it. I'm on chapter 16. This series is kind of like Criminal Minds. We have Ready or Not by Cara Bastone. This is actually a popular author on TikTok. I'm actually some ways into this one too. You kind of see a little pattern here. I read the FMC, she ends up pregnant. Actually, I don't remember what I read. Never mind. And then we have The Nightingale by Chris and Hannah. I know this is a historical fiction centered around women. I've read quite a few into this one too. It's actually pretty good. I actually haven't read it. I'm listening to it on audiobook because there's quite a few big words up here. So it was better for me to like kind of get the picture and understand what's going on audiobook versus like reading it. Yeah, all I know for today, I'm not really in the mood to read this one, but it is good. I'm really excited to finish it, but just not today. A few options on Kindle Unlimited. I think I have Ward D by Frieda McFadden, Three Girl Summer by Danielle Allen, and I have The Perfect Marriage. I don't know who that's by, but I'm pretty sure that's also a thriller. My reading mood is kind of all over the place, so most likely I'm not going to finish one book in this video because I'm going to be jumping from book to book to book to book. But I don't know what book I'm in the mood for. I don't know. Like, it's either between Ready or Not or Behind the Scenes or something on Kindle. Oh, as for today, like I said, today's Friday. So we're going to be checking our pickups for last Friday. Last Friday, I have 113 pickups. Yeah, today wasn't a great day to start the challenge. 1, I have somewhere to go before work. 2, I have work. I usually don't get a lot of reading done on the days that I work. So don't know how this 113 pages is going to go. I think the rules of the challenge is, number 1, if I don't finish the amount of pages that day, they transfer over to the next day. The rule number 2 is going to be the reading counts until I fall asleep. I can stay up till 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, and that reading counts. So like tomorrow is not until I fall asleep. Hopefully you get what I'm putting down. I'm pretty sure that's all. So we're gonna get into picking a book to read and starting this challenge. I can't tell where your hand ends and mine begins. If I'm terrible, it's hard to, I would think that it's your skin. If I move too quick, that's true, I would think it's my affliction. Being close, she's close enough. Who could say every time we touch, every time we Hey YouTube. I look so raunchy, don't mind that. And also, let me explain. Because it is day 3 of this challenge. I think it's Sunday, August 2nd. Sunday, August 2nd, day 3 of this challenge. What happened day 1, day 2? Okay. Day 1, honestly, I played day 1. I did have like the time to finish the challenge. And I don't know, came like closer to the end of the night. I'm just like, I don't want to read that. As y'all know, day 1, I had 113 pages. I didn't end up finishing 23 of those pages. I started at page 45 of Ready or Not, and I ended up at chapter 10, page 130, when I was supposed to end up off at chapter 13, 168. That didn't happen. So the second day come around, and I have 105 pages to read. But since I didn't read those, since I had like a leftover 28 pages, I added that to 105. So technically I had to read 133. I had to read 133 pages. Did I do that? I did. I read 133 pages of Frieda McFadden Ward D. I think it was the same thing. It was just a thriller that was like easy to read. Am I overly enjoying my time? No. Because I feel like with Frieda McFadden, this happened with The Housemaid. If y'all didn't know, I DNF'd The Housemaid at first, but then I decided to pick it back up for some reason, and I actually really loved it at the end. But it was like the beginning of Frieda McFadden's books, or some of them, it's like so repetitive. I don't know. Because I don't know if it's just as like a thriller thing, because I haven't really branched off of thriller for real. But it's just like so repetitive. It's like, okay. Okay. And then I don't even know what's going on. I went into the book completely blind, and I'm still like 80-something% in, because I did read more than 133 pages. I started off at page 94, and I was supposed to end up at page 227, I believe, but I ended off at 290 something. Don't quote me. Went into the book blind, so I have no idea what was even the book, and then I still have no idea what was even the book. Low-key. That's my reading update. I do plan to finish Ward D today, and I also want to finish Ready or Not. I don't know if I'm gonna finish, but I do want to hit that like 70-80% mark of Ready or Not. I'm 2 books behind on my Kindle Unlimited Gold, and I've been 2 books behind for I don't know how long. Like, I read a book and I'm like, okay, I'm 1 book behind, and then the next day passes, oh, you're 2 books behind again. Okay. So I do want to try to get at least 1 book ahead. Will it probably happen in this challenge? I don't know. Hopefully fingers crossed, but I don't know. Oh, and today I forgot, we have to check how much reading we have to get done today. I don't know why I'm moving like I don't have to read today. Okay, and I'm back. I just went to go check to see how many pages I have to read today. 93 pages. I'm kind of bummed. This is a good thing, but I'm also kind of bummed. Like I said, on the agenda today is to hopefully finish Ward D by Frieda McFadden and get some ways into Ready or Not by Cara Bastone. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else to update y'all on. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that was like, sorry. But anyway, yeah, I'll check back in with y'all when I'm reading, and yeah, let's get the challenge started. I look so raunchy right now. I'm so sorry. Okay, y'all, I'm off of work, and I'm gonna give y'all a reading update while we sit and wait for the bus. So, hey, I honestly forgot everything. Okay, I had to read 93 pages today. I got through 40-something pages. And that was the rest of Ward D by Frieda McFadden. I had listened to that in audio format. I listened to Ward D in audiobook format because honestly I knew I was gonna get like really aggravated with reading it because I already was like not really feeling it. And so I listened to it. It was okay. I think I'll give like all my ratings and thoughts and feelings about the book and synopsis at the end. But it was okay. Like I feel like that's really like a first Frieda McFadden type book because you get to reading like her books, then once you get to Ward D and you get to that plot line or plot twist, it's just like okay. I don't know. For me, it was just okay. Now I have to read 44 more pages of Ready or Not. I didn't decide to listen to this in audiobook format because I only have 3 audiobooks left for the month. So maybe no. Sorry, this is a good book, but you never know if you're gonna need them. I'm currently on chapter 10, like I said, 130, and supposedly reading those 44 pages off, I would end up the end of chapter 13. And yeah, I'm just gonna go, but I'm gonna put this phone down because I am getting a little nervous.
Time will bring the real end about you out. There'll be no remnants, no trace, no residual feelings within you. Then you won't remember me. Your face will be the reason I smile, but I will not see what I cannot have forever. I'll always love you. I hope you feel the same. Oh, baby, dirty, gave us so bad. Toy when my affliction had to fill out my prescription of the remedy. I had to set you free. Away from you to see clearly.
Okay, y'all, I'm back like raunchy and back with the reading update. It's currently like 10 something. Just finished all the pages I have to read. I stopped at chapter 14. Well, I stopped at chapter 13. At the end of chapter 13. I was close. I was close to just being like, you know what, I'm gonna just take them extra pages tomorrow and I'm finishing today. But you know what? I pushed through, I powered through already. Actually, and I was also very close to getting the audiobook. I might actually get the audiobook tomorrow. Cause oh wait, no, there's 2 things I have to say right now. Is one, I do want to see the conversation between Sheep and Ethan. What y'all talking about? I do want to see that. And then 2, like I like Ethan. Okay, he's decent. He needs to work on some stuff, but I like him so far. But this whole like jealousy thing that he got going on, or if it's like pointing towards like the whole jealousy thing, then he's gonna get disliked. And I hate that. I hate that for him. I hate that for me. I thought we had something like a new vibe going on with the book because you rarely ever see like tropes like this written, like characters written like this. Rarely. So I was like, oh, this is nice. But then he starts to get a little weird. The book is really, really cute. I'm enjoying my time. And I'll check back in with y'all tomorrow. And we'll see how many pages I'm reading tomorrow. We'll see what I got going on tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow is like a better recording day. Because I feel like this is kind of like...
I'll always love you. I hope you feel the same. Oh, baby, dirty, gave us so bad. Toy when my affliction had to fill out my...
Let me explain how yesterday went. Cause, girl, it was the perfect setup. It was the perfect setup. It wasn't my fault. Okay, so yesterday, I had 118 pages to read, and I listened to majority of it on an audiobook. Stopped 2 chapters before I finished my pages. Why? because I was like, you know what, I didn't want it to be all audiobook today, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna read at least the last 2 chapters, which the second to last chapter is literally the longest fucking chapter out there. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna read it instead of listening to audiobook. So I stopped at chapter like 23 or 24, one of the two. And my plan was to get off work and read those chapters. What happened? I get a call. Can you stay later? Or like, how long can you stay? My dumbass. Oh, I can stay the night. So I worked both morning shift and night shift. And yeah, I was still planning to go home and read, even though I'm overly tired. Still planning to finish these chapters. But then men are annoying. So my trip home wasn't the brightest. It wasn't the shiniest. It wasn't the cleanest. It wasn't... men are annoying. That's all I have to say. I chose the longest chapter to physically read. I was like, oh yeah, baby, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna finish this up and then we're gonna get ready for the day and head to the library, potentially. Yeah. But I'm gonna be back with like information, like the real video information. Okay, so here's the rundown, y'all. Yesterday I had 118 pages to read. I didn't read 21 of those pages. So it seems like the 20s is really kicking my... Okay. Today I have 71 pages. So 21 plus 71 pages really is 92. I think that's what's it. The 21 plus 71 pages is 92. Which is really the rest of this book. The rest of this book plus like a few pages of another book. So it looks like we are finishing this bad boy up today. You know what I just noticed? We are this many pages in and the romance hasn't even started. That's so cute. So this was like a close second of like good slow burns. Like trust, after like wanting I don't think any other slow burn ever that I've read that was labeled a slow burn ever hit. For real. Hey, that's all I have to say, chat. Hopefully we make it to the library by 9 o'clock and then I'll pick y'all back up when we're reading and I have something more to say. And then we'll go likely choose our next book for the next 2 days. Yeah, so see y'all. Y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm currently at the library right now. And as I was sitting down about to read, well, I actually was about to scroll on my phone, but like I was finna hit like a 1 or 2 minutes if I scroll and then read. So technically, I seen that they had this book. I've been wanting to read this for I don't know how long. I just been putting it off because 1, this is like a new genre for me, and then 2, I kind of wanted to like do a YouTube video where I want to do calls of these things. It's like reading the genre I've been avoiding, fantasy edition. And this is one of the options I wanted in the video. So I haven't been like wanting to read it. But they have like now. So my dilemma is like, should I get it? I don't even have a library card. I've been putting off getting a library card. I might end up getting one today. But I don't know. Like, should I get it? I don't know.
Something special, just what my dreams are really made of. Let's stay together, you and me, boy. There's no one like you around, baby. Like Franco. I can't really explain it. need your loving. So fresh, so clean. Love me in and out. I'm feeling lean. And I'll be down now. Anytime you call me, I'll be down. I'll be down. Because I love and I love and I love and I love you only. Because I need and I need and I need and I need you more. Yeah, you know I run and I run and I run and I run. Fly with the fly in the sky in the night. Hold me in your arms and your love me light. I'm on your wave right now. I'm on your wave right now. Yeah. I'm on your vibe now. You got me on your side now. Yeah, I'm on your wave right now. Yeah. If not you, then I don't wanna know. I don't want no story. Day and night, it's unconditional. Got me leaving softly. Yeah, yeah. Love me, yeah. Love me, yeah. You know you love, turn me up like never. Anything you want, and I'ma do whatever.
Hello y'all, it's the next morning. It is currently day 6 of this challenge, I believe. Reading updates is I did end up finishing Ready or Not. I think I'm gonna stick on the 4 stars, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you all my ratings, my feelings, my thoughts, the synopsis of the book at the end of the video. As of right now, I think it may be a 4 star. I really enjoyed my time reading the book. Now, I was supposed to read yesterday all of this book in 8 pages of another book. I did not read those 8 pages, and I feel like this day still counts as a win. Hear me out. Because I randomly just got into the fantasy mood. Well, not randomly. Because yesterday we had went to the library and seen Vicious and the Love Lyric. Because I got this book at the library, I thought I was gonna read it later on in the week or later on in next week, but no, I kind of want to read it today. So, okay, my thing is, I had a plan for the first few fantasy books that I want to read. The plan was to make a YouTube video called reading the genres that I've been avoiding, fantasy edition. This was one of the options. Just Shad's Air is one of the options. Fourth Wing is one of the options, and a few others. But the whole gist of it was to start my fantasy year with that YouTube video. So therefore, we're gonna kind of get a crossover for YouTube videos, and I will not be telling y'all what's going on in the book. My thoughts and my opinions with this book is gonna be in the next video, if that makes sense. It's currently Wednesday. Last Wednesday I picked up my phone 137 times. So today we'll be reading 137 pages. I didn't count those 8 pages because like I said, I feel like, I didn't count those 8 pages because my processing was I didn't want to start those 8 pages with this yesterday because of the fact that I had to record another video reading fantasy. So I was I didn't want to start that yesterday. But then it's also why pick up another book? Even if I already started the book, why pick up another book and read a couple pages if I'm gonna have to put that on pause and do my fantasy video? It just didn't make sense to me. And I said if I woke up today still in the mood to read fantasy, then yeah, yesterday counts as a win. But if I woke up today not really interested in reading fantasy anymore, then I was okay, it would count as a fail. But I woke up actually very excited to start my fantasy journey, so that's what we're gonna do today. Going to the movies to watch Spider-Man today, so hopefully I get majority of my pages finished before the movies. But yeah, I think that's all there is for today. Tomorrow will be the last day of the challenge, and then we'll do a wrap up, which I really need to write down the wrap up because I really don't remember. I don't remember nothing. I don't even think I remember the first day of the challenge. So we're gonna see how this wrap up goes. You live and you learn. But I'm nervous though. And that's why I'm kind of avoiding it today, because like I really do want to read it, but like I'm nervous. I really am. I think I'm gonna watch some TikTok videos because I'm like really nervous to jump into this book. I'm gonna pick up this, start reading, and hopefully get as many pages in that I need to before heading out for the day. So yeah, I'll chat with y'all guys later. Okay, I'm gonna head out and I'm heading to the movies. It's currently like 2:40 something. Did I read? Absolutely 0 pages. I didn't read nothing, nada. And I low-key kind of want to read that thriller book called Hidden Pictures. So we might be reading 145 pages today instead of 130 something pages today. So I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel like reading, and we'll come to this reading stuff later. I don't know, girl.